What I'm going to show you today is how to achieve a nice, flawless, natural-looking base using foundation and concealer and bronzer and blusher. So basically, the kind of base that you'd want to do if you're going out on like a big night, or you've got a special occasion where you want to put a little bit of extra effort into your makeup, and you don't just want to chuck on some bronzer or walk out the door with some bronzer and some mascara on. So what I'm going to use is Benefit Get Even as a foundation. It's actually a shine control face powder, but I've found from using it that it's actually quite good as a foundation as well, and it controls your shine at the same time, so it's pretty good. Another key thing you need to use when creating a flawless base is under eye concealer. So I'm using Benefit Lemonade. This stuff is actually made for your eyelids, but I have tested it and found that it's actually quite good for under your eyes as well. Now, something important to remember when you are using concealer under your eyes is you need to get a yellow one that's quite yellowy coloured so that it blends more evenly into the rest of your face. And you also want to use like a whitening sheer face powder over top of it to blend it in properly. So I used the Napoleon Mosaic Gleamer, which when you look at it, it looks like it's going to go on like a blusher, but when you put it on, it's actually pretty translucent. So you just want a translucent powder of some kind to cover over your yellow toned under eye concealer. I'm also going to use the Elizabeth Arden Pure Finish bronzing powder, mineral bronzing powder. I'm going to use that to accentuate my cheekbones and just warm up my face a little bit. And finally, I'm going to finish with Benefit Throb Blusher to give myself a little bit of colour for my cheeks. Alright, let's get started. So this foundation comes with its own sponge, which I usually would throw away and use my foundation brush, but this one actually is quite good. So if you get the Benefit Get Even powder, keep the sponge because I like it. So something that's very important to remember before you apply your makeup is to make sure you've moisturized your skin so that your foundation spreads evenly, and you've also used an under eye cream so that your concealer goes on nice and evenly. So I've just done that, and I'm going to apply my foundation. So I'm dabbing it on, getting it everywhere, under my eyes, over my eyes, so that everything's the same colour, and making sure to blend. Whoops, because you don't want a big line down here, like you don't want a line like this, and then everybody knows you're wearing foundation that looks like a mask. And you don't want a line along here either, so that people can see it in your hairline. You want to blend it all in nicely over every part of your face. Nose, lips, even on your lips. If you want to wear like nude lipstick, then cover your lips so that you don't have pink showing through. Nude lipstick looks really nice with smoky eyes, so give that a go maybe. Okay, now as you know, I'm not a fan of brushes when I'm working on myself, so to apply my concealer, instead of using a concealer brush, screw that, using my finger. If I was working on somebody else, I'd use a brush, but it's just me, and it's just you, so go hard with the finger, I say. Get it on the little inner bit of your nose, get it right up underneath. And you want to get on quite a lot so that it really lightens up your under eye area. Just make sure you don't leave any big lines. But that's what the translucent powder should fix up as well. So see, can you see a difference between my two eyes? Big bag. Great. Okay, other side. remember, you also want to be really careful when you're working with this part of your face because the skin is so delicate. I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me how to apply eyeliner underneath my eyes without breaking the skin. So can somebody please tell me a trick? And then I can tell everybody. Okay. Another good way to use your concealer is to put it in your brow bone here, just to open your eyes up a bit. Lifts your eyebrows a little bit. Little highlighting trick for you, which I probably told you a few weeks ago when we used the highlighting palette. Just reinforcing, retelling you so you don't forget. Alright, translucent powder over top of the concealer, just to seal it off. So see, it goes onto the brush pretty clear. Just wipe it under there. I always blow my brushes just to get rid of any excess powder because otherwise you end up with like a big splotch on your face. Okay, so now I'll put on my bronzer using my 3E application method, focusing mainly on my cheeks. Just to maybe a little bit there, a little bit there. It's basically just to give your face some shape. Under the cheekbones. See, I have cheekbones now. And finally, using the same brush I used for bronzer, but just cleaning any excess bronzer off. Because this does come with a brush, but personally I'm not such a fan of it. It's kind of this weird little oblongy thing. Any excess powder? Now, the trick to putting on blusher is to smile when you do it, so you can get it on the apples of your cheeks. So, like so. You just smile at yourself in the mirror. Look like a bit of a goon. But that's okay. We're happy, aren't we? We have a little bit of pink on the cheeks. Maybe a little bit across the chin, a little bit across your forehead. And we're done. And we have a good base to work with. Anything else I would recommend for doing a base is filling in your eyebrows with eyebrow pencil. You can use eyeliner, obviously a brown eyeliner, not a black eyeliner. Even if your eyebrows are black, I would still use a brown eyeliner. I don't think I have one to show you. No. I finished mine because I was so addicted to it. Because if you look at my eyebrows, you probably think, oh, they don't need filling in. But they do. And when you fill them in, they look amazing. So please start filling in your eyebrows. You will never go back. And you could do some lip liner if you wanted to, but not completely necessary. So yeah, that's how you make a nice flawless face. Don't want to look like you're wearing too much makeup, but you're wearing it, and your skin looks amazing. So yeah, have a good weekend everybody, and I shall see you next week.